It's the Celebrity Masterchef semi-finals. And only the 7 best cooks remain.
Me and Masterchef right now, we have a proper relationship. Masterchef has completely taken over every waking hour. I wake up at 4 in the morning now, thinking, is it too early now to cook?
In the kitchen, I mean, the sweat on the brow is real.
Pressure is high. We're in the pressure cooker right now, but do you know what pressure makes? Diamonds.
Tonight, the pressure ramps up.
Ooh.
As the celebrities are challenged with cooking for one of the country's most iconic chefs.
Go on, Tama.
Before battling it out.
Oh, wow.
To secure their place in the final 6.
As this competition is going on, painting a supermodel is actually hella easy. Naomi Campbell, bring it on. Meatballs, never again.
I am utterly consumed by Masterchef. Never in a million years did I think I would be here today.
Semi-finalist doesn't ring right with me. Finalist sounds good. Winning sounds even better. It really is do it well or go home.
They need to be ready, they need to be steady, and they most certainly got to cook.
Welcome back. This is a round where you're going to have to trust your instincts and use all the knowledge that you've picked up along the way in the competition.
Listen, this is the semi-finals. And every now and again, you just got to roll out the big guns. And the cookery guns don't get a lot bigger than this. I now want to introduce you to somebody that has been tickling our taste buds and gracing our television screens for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, Ainsley Harriott.
Oh, why, hello, celebrity.
Ainsley Harriott captivated the nation with his fun, flamboyant approach in the kitchen.
Ready, steady, let's get cooking.
A British icon and best-selling author, he's celebrated a 30-year career on screen. He's also published 16 cookbooks, selling millions worldwide. And in 2020 was awarded an MBE for his services to broadcasting and the culinary arts.
I think the love of cooking comes from home. My mother was a fantastic cook, and as a young kid, there were people from all parts of the world on our doorstep. And we went to their houses and experienced different flavours and foods from around the world. It's all about learning the experience of all these wonderful global flavours and tastes and then bringing them together and cooking them. And I'd like to think that I've continued to do that now. Each of you have got one of my favourite recipes that I've written over the years. You know, I'm full of flair. I like to put my personality into the food. You can recreate that here today.
At the end of this, we will choose a cook of the day. And that cook will go straight through the next round. The remaining 6 will need to cook off against each other to secure their place in the competition.
Hour and 45 minutes to bring out your inner Ainsley. Good luck.
Having Ainsley here is absolutely epic. You know, a bit of British history walking into the room as a class act. Salute the guy.
It's got to be flavoursome, it's got to be colourful, the textures have got to be right. Yes, it's a little bit difficult, yes, they're under pressure, but yes, they've got an opportunity to do something really amazing.
Rice and peas. What is rice and peas?
Professional dancer Vito has been tasked with making one of Ainsley's childhood favourites from his Jamaican heritage.
Vito is stepping out of Italy today and he's going straight to the Caribbean.
Curry goat, rice and peas, and Johnny cake. Just saying that kind of takes me back to my mum cooking a wonderful meal on a Sunday Never been in the KFC, right? I mean, I have no idea.
Vito, what's troubling you the most?
I've never eaten goat before, so I have no idea. It's important to get the flavour in there, to marinate it, yeah?
Yeah.
And we've only got an hour and 45 minutes, so you really want to get it on cooking. Good luck.
Thank you.
Goat is quite a tough meat. What he's got to first do is get it marinated and got lots and lots of spices around the outside. Then it all covered with stock, a lid put on and into the oven and cooked away for an hour and 25 minutes. Served with that goat curry, we've got rice and peas. He's taking rice, coconut cream, red kidney beans, scotch bonnet chilies into a pot and bring it up to the boil so all the liquid disappears.
That's it. Let it cook, let it cook. Put the lid on, you don't stir it, it's not like a risotto. Okay.
I want to treat it like a risotto. It's not like a risotto.
Harry's dish is classic chicken Kiev, a lovely breast of chicken filled with garlic butter with crispy breadcrumbs on the outside, served with creamy mashed potatoes and beans flavoured with lemon.
Chicken Kiev, it's been around since the 70s. Kiev is all about the revealing of that wonderful oozing garlic butter and those lovely, familiar, retro-style, yeah boy flavours. That's what you're talking about.
Have you cooked a Kiev before?
I haven't cooked a Kiev before. I'm gonna add a little seasoning myself, if you don't mind.
I can see you've got a few things there.
Yeah,
Is that the way you grew up? A lot of lovely flavour going into your food at home?
West African,
Yeah.
you know, Ghanaian of heart, so...
It's a jollof rice.
A bit of jollof, a little bit of seasoning. Why not with the seasoning? That's what the food makes you feel like.
I think chicken, it's a lovely meat. Get the pan nice and hot. Just sear it a little bit, 2 or 3 minutes each side, then finish it off in the oven.
Does it say put butter in to start?
It didn't say, but I thought it would just help.
No.
No? Because it will burn the pan?
Yeah.
Cool. I put butter in too early, so it started to burn on a high heat, but I don't think it's that bad.
This is truly terrifying.
Television presenter Craig is working on a dough for a dish celebrating Ainsley's love of a global staple.
Everywhere you go in the world have got their own bread, haven't they? Their own style of bread. Bread is king.
He's cooking bao buns filled with tofu, hoisin sauce and a spicy Asian slaw.
This is a food that people spend decades learning how to make properly. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? How did this Asian stuff end up in your repertoire?
Because I kind of do so much travelling now, and you start experiencing things. How do they do it? This is so tasty, so wonderful.
Hoisin tofu buns, is that your style, Craig?
It's my style of eating. They're just amazing. They're like no other food. And I have to try and create that, and it worries me.
Craig's got to make a dough which has got yeast in it, and he's got to beat it enough so it goes nice and shiny and becomes quite elastic.
What's troubling you there, Ainsley?
Very shiny. How long did you leave that in the bowl for with the hook?
Maybe it needs longer, you think?
Bung it back in, get that hook working on it.
Do you think shiny like our heads is a point of reference?
I think so.
I'd say shiny like your smiles, lads. Come on now. Come on.
Actor Rashenda is also working on a dough for a technically challenging pasta.
I'm such a massive fan of Ainsley Harrier. He's been with me since I was a kid. It's just really lovely to be able to cook something for him, by him. I hope he likes it. That's
Rashenda has a dish called truffy. Truffy's a spiral pasta, and that's going to be served with a pistachio and mint pesto and some little courgette fritti.
I've made pasta by hand, but I've often just done it like spaghetti, tagliatelle. I've never actually made individual pieces of pasta before.
It's a skill. It's learning how to use the whole of your hand, pushing it one way and pulling it back the other way, creating that lovely little tube. And come back like that. Here he goes. Even I have to go and practice it. That's quite difficult.
Where did this dish come into your life?
Yeah.
Sicily. I was down there on holiday and it was handmade, watching them do it quite beautifully.
If there's going to be trouble, where are you expecting?
I would say probably the shape of the pasta and the width of the pasta so that it's not too chewy.
So something's a little bit thicker? Cook it a little bit longer. Last minute though, eh? Okay, so
Yeah, very, very
you want
last
to impress the judges. Last minute.
You are one of the judges.
Yeah, you are one.
There's one thing cooking an Ainsley recipe in the comfort of your own home where he's nowhere to be seen. He does these recipes all the time. He's gonna know if it's wrong.
Makeup artist Dominic is responsible for Ainsley's Mexican twist on a British institution.
He's making his own taco shells filled with scampi, a pea and avocado guacamole, a radish and tartar slaw, and that's going to be served with pickled onions. That's a lot of work to do.
Kind of one of those old traditional dishes, isn't it? Scampi and chips Friday night down at the old chippy. It's a modern take on fish and chips. But instead of having the chips, we're having tacos.
So far, I'm just prepping everything. There's about 5 different things I've got to do. Once it's all done, it's the assembly. I've got to make a little factory and just make up these tacos.
Pea and avocado guacamole, what a great idea. It's going to be sweet from peas, lovely and creamy from the avocado.
When you're making up your guacamole, getting the texture right, that's important. So you can pick that up and that can go onto your beautiful tortilla.
Ainsley, Dominic loves a bit of colour. Is there enough colour in this dish for you?
We've got some chilies, we've got some peas. There's a lot of colour going on.
I can't believe, looking at your beautiful shirt and my fantastic cups, I think we've got something
Too much,
going
too
there.
much colour.
Oh, get
Too
out
much
of
going
here.
on.
I don't want to put you under pressure, but this might be my favourite recipe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Pop star H is working on a batter mix for a dish inspired by one of Ainsley's childhood dessert memories.
He's got banana fritters, rum and raisin ice cream, and chocolate sauce.
Mum made quite a lot of banana fritters because she'd buy bananas, and of course, we all know what happens to bananas when they've been hanging around in your fruit bowl for 3 or 4 days.
Ainsley's recipe is taking pureed bananas and then adding to that flour, baking powder, some sugar.
That looks a little bit on the thin side.
Or thin.
Yeah.
Let's put flour in the milk.
Okay.
This menu has elements I've never done before in my life. I'm eager to learn, and I really want to impress John and Greg as well.
Ooh. You are having a wonderful time here, aren't you?
I get in this room and I get excited. I think it's because I'm proud of where I started and where I am now.
Next Steps tour, he's got the catering truck.
And we get free tickets.
I don't know about that.
Front row.
My family are going to be so overwhelmed you're here, right?
Yeah.
They've been calling me Ainsley forever.
Go on then, give it a go.
Let's go. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to give Ainsley a run for his money because I've got to cook a dessert.
Go on, Tama.
Woo! So I'm already in panic mode. How am I going to do this?
Actor Tama is racing to make a perfect meringue for Ainsley's peach and mascarpone pavlova with pomegranate caramel syrup.
I was a young lad and my mum took me to her cake baking evening class and I absolutely loved it. We made this pavlova and I just thought it was magnificent.
A great pavlova. It's got a crispy outside with a marshmallow soft inside.
It's the word pavlova. Just says it. Eat me now.
Tama, now, I know you're not a dessert man, are you?
No, that for me, when I pulled it out, I was like, oh, God, panic setting.
Well, do you know what? I had a quick look in your oven and I'm telling you, those meringue nests look really, really lovely.
Thank you.
So if you actually do manage to smash a fantastic dessert, what would that do for you?
If I get this right, and if the critique's right from you guys, I'm going to be overwhelmed.
You have an hour to go. Ainsley says, an hour to go.
Vito and Ainsley are checking on the progress of the goat curry, which needs most of the cooking time.
Yeah, you see there's not enough heat in there at the moment.
Yeah.
There's lots of lovely flavour going on there, look. It just needs to get it cooked. Put it on the top here and let it cook down, okay?
Vito's also going to cook some Johnny cakes. 120 ml di latte. It's a hard dough cake, shaped and then deep fried.
Reminds me a bit of the little pizza.
Little pizza like pizzini, you know the little pizzas?
Pizzina Pismore.
Yeah? My mum always used to do these amazing Johnny cakes. You've got that warm, sort of spongy bread in the middle. Take a little bit down, dip it in down. Wow, fantastic.
Looks good. They were a disc and now they became a balls.
I like the look of your balls.
Harry has been working on the mashed potato to go with his chicken Kiev.
Smooth.
Despite there still being 45 minutes left, he's keen to get the Kievs cooked.
I'm just making sure I get these chickens in the oven to cook well enough.
Ainsley's chicken Kiev needs to go into the oven only for 20 minutes.
Seasoning up my beans now. Just hoping the chicken comes out well. Start of the show and it's in the oven.
Come on, dough, be good.
The all-important dough for Craig's bao buns has rested, and he's prepping it for the steamer.
1, 2.
Key thing is you've got to get the rise. You want them to puff up, and you just see them kind of grow and become this lovely, spongy invitation to be filled with loveliness.
Listen to me. I need you to be gorgeous and fluffy like food clouds. Can you do that for me? Bye-bye. See you later.
He's also going to cook some tofu. Pan fried so it goes nice and crispy on the outside. Then he's going to make a hoisin sauce, which is salty and sweet, but also slightly sharp and the flavours of great Chinese food.
It just is so inviting. And you know what? We love a sandwich in this country.
Look at my fingers, look how I'm holding it. Can you imagine your hoisin in there? Oh, yeah.
Turn around. Does that mean I'm good at this or bad at this? I think you need an apron on your back and your front. You have 30 minutes to go.
Rashenda has spent over an hour shaping her spiral pasta.
Rashenda is also going to make pistachio and mint pesto. There needs to be some texture to it.
Her final element is courgette fritti.
Courgettes cut into chip size, rolled in the seasoned flour, and then fried.
You want to get that oil nice and hot. It's getting them straight in there. They look like they're boiling in there. You don't want to be boiling them.
You want to get them crispy.
Ooh, fritti.
Dominic is now working on one of the most crucial elements of his scampi tacos.
I didn't put the other bit of paper. So, rookie mistake.
That in itself is a skill that you've got to know how to get that dough the right consistency so it's not too thick, so that you're able to roll and put all your lovely ingredients inside your beautiful tortilla wrap.
Every day's a school day, Dominic.
It really, I'm telling you, I'm getting myself one of these.
Okay, you're having a while of a time now, mate.
Cut that in half.
Yeah.
Give it a good old spank.
Look at that.
With his pavlova's baking, Tana's next pastry challenge is the pomegranate mascarpone filling.
If he whips it too much, it turns to almost butter, all the water comes out, and it looks like curdled cream.
I think this has been overwet because it seems like it's separating, so I'm going to have to start again.
On the other dessert, H now has the task of perfectly deep frying the all-important banana fritters.
Oh, they look like they're floating. Is that right?
And how long were they in there for?
I got a minute each side.
Okay, I think it needs 3 minutes each side, because you can look here now and see.
Oh, okay.
Not quite cooked enough. That is still a bit raw. All right,
Brilliant.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You've got just 10 minutes left. Kiev's come out the oven, pavlovas to decorate, tacos to cook. Come on, guys, pasta's not even in the pot yet.
Stress. Oh my gosh. Everybody is scrambling.
Oh, they're so soft. Thank you, Bar. Thank you. We had that chat.
So I've just got to boil my pasta for 2 minutes and salt these, and then just putting the sauce together, and that's about it, really.
You have just 5 minutes. Ainsley's kitchen and 5 minutes left.
Mamma mia, look at this. That looks so nice. Eh.
Some of them are losing a bit of their butter now. You see, they've been in there a bit long.
I was just scared I didn't want to undercook the chicken, so I put it in the oven for longer than I needed to.
You have 2 minutes. Listen up, finish up, stuff on plates. Let's go. That's it. Stop. Time up. Well done.
Oh, bro.
This is so good. This is so good.
Can I cry? Am I allowed to cry now?
First up is Gladiator Harry.
Oh, are we all?
He has made Ainsley's chicken Kiev, adding his own twist of cayenne and allspice seasoning to the breadcrumbs. It's served with tarragon and lemony beans and creamy mashed potato.
Is it going to ooze? Is it going to ooze? No.
With the butter down, Harry.
With the butter.
How long were those chickens in the oven for, Harry?
For about 40 minutes.
And the recipe says?
18 to 20.
All right.
The butter's not oozing, but the flavour is there. It seems to have seeped through the chicken, and so you're getting that lovely garlicky taste.
You've got a lovely crispy outside with that breadcrumb, and I love the bit of lemon that's running through your beans.
A lovely seasoning on the breadcrumb on the outside. Your mashed potatoes superb. Mate, we are an ooze away from a triumph.
Oh. Imagine an ooze away from a triumph. That was, oh. Got to take it, and we keep moving.
Roshenda has served trophy pasta with pistachio, mint and chili pesto sauce and courgette fritti.
Your pasta, you've got a nice little bit of bite in there, and that sauce is just fantastic. So strong with mint, and you've added a fair bit of chili in there as well. Give it to me. That is a great dish of pasta.
Oh, thank you very much.
Funny thing about courgettes is, if you cook them too long, they go really limp.
Yes.
You need to cook them for less time, hot or oil.
Okay.
Pistachio nuts make it quite nutty. It's really delicious. I'd eat the whole bowl.
Oh, nice one.
Good bite to it, bags of flavour going on in there. But they're normally a little bit smaller, but you've taken it to another level. You've created your own. I think we're going to call this the Roshenda Trophy. Trophy di Roshenda.
As soon as I put the courgettes in the fryer, I knew that they were going to be a little bit soggy. But Ainsley really liked the taste of the dish.
Hey.
Craig made Ainsley's Chinese-inspired bao buns, filled with fried tofu, hoisin sauce, and a spring onion, cucumber, coriander, chili and sesame slaw in a sriracha mayonnaise.
You follow the recipe to the T there because of the way you combine the hoisin with the oyster sauce, and you've got the soy in there. It's all come together. The bao buns, spongy, pillowy. It's what I expect from a bao bun, so I think you've done really well, Craig. Thank you.
It's an envelope of absolute brilliance. The tofu texture, it's like a piece of meat in there with all the great flavours of all the sauces. It's a really delicious thing.
Thank you. You've got the freshness of coriander, there's a lot of chili. I'm picking up a bit of sesame as well. That is really quite yummy. I've really enjoyed that, thank you.
Thrilled. I'm so giddy on the inside. I'm like a little bao bun, fluffy on the outside, the inside all spicy and happy.
Way, that was cool. Thank you.
Dominic has made Ainsley's Mexican take on classic scampi and chips. Deep-fried scampi in a corn taco, tartar radish slaw, pea and avocado guacamole, and pickled onion.
Your tortillas are a little too thick, so they won't fold round. They're cracking, but everything else is just fantastic. That scampi, you've got a lovely crunchy outside. Your slaw, putting the radishes on has made it peppery. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I haven't had scampi for years and years and years. It really takes me back.
Nice crispy fish. Still lovely and crunchy. Love the pea guacamole. Yeah, boy. Guacamole.
Your pickled onions are lovely, they're sweet, they're sharp, you've still got nice bites to them. Tortillas, really good texture, they just need to be thinner.
I knew the tacos went right, but I'm relieved, I'm proud, and I'm really happy. 3 things I never thought I'd say at the start of this competition.
Hello.
Vito has made Ainsley's curried goat with rice and peas and Johnny cakes.
Rice and peas, the rice is going claggy on the outside and sticky, and it doesn't have that lovely freedom that good rice should have. Your curry, it's got a really good amount of spice, the cumin and the coriander and the cloves and the cinnamon sharpness as well from that Scotch bonnet.
I really love Johnny cakes, and yours are very, very good indeed. They're cooked all the way through, you've got a nice crust on the outside.
My mum would have been proud of those.
Really?
She really, really would. Rice and peas, I saw you stirring it because you're so used to making risotto.
Yes.
You put the lid on and you leave it. The goat curry is really, really good. And I think you've really catched it here. Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering what was going to happen if we took you out of Italy. You landed smack bang on a Caribbean island, you've done pretty well.
Thank you so much. I feel overwhelmed. Honestly, when he told me that his mom would have been proud of that John's cake, I was like, thank you so much. I feel good, very energetic, very positive. I cannot wait to go boom, forward again.
H has made cinnamon banana fritters with chocolate sauce dip and rum and raisin ice cream.
Just by looking at my napkin there, H, you can see that I just wanted to get stuck into it. Banana is oozing out of this. Could be a little bit more spongier, just a tad, but otherwise I think it's great.
Your ice cream's set perfectly, which is amazing. Your donuts themselves, we've got one half which is cooked and crispy, the other half is quite spongy, but the flavours are fantastic.
Your chocolate sauce is splitting. The oil's coming out, which is a shame. So it's not perfect, but banana fritters with cinnamon sugar and the rum and raisin ice cream is really working for me, H.
Really chuffed. I literally followed that recipe. It's to the T. But I took my eye off the chocolate sauce.
Tama has made pavlova, filled with pomegranate mascarpone cream, drizzled with a pomegranate caramel syrup, and topped with fresh peaches and pomegranate seeds.
I like that. I think the pavlova's great, slightly crunchy, slightly chewy. I love the beautiful pomegranate caramel sauce. It's just really, really lovely.
The lovely freshness of the peach against the richness of that cream and mascarpone, with the sharpness of those little pomegranate seeds. You've done a great job.
You've turned the corner here, my friend. It's not a stew, it's not a pie, it's not a steak.
No.
It's quite an elegant, delicate dessert.
Appreciate it. Being scared was an understatement. I was petrified. But overall, I'm feeling great. I think I've got rid of the dessert demons for sure. If I could win immunity out of the next challenge, that would be amazing.
We're going to ask you to step outside, but before you do, would you please give Mr. Ainsley Harry a round of applause, because I think it was amazing.
All together!
Can you pick out 3 you think that are worthy of note?
I've got to say that Tama, to come up with a pavlova with that crunch, that softness, we're going, wow. Certainly crazed flour buns, the texture of them, that pillowiness, loved that. And then after that, I think it's Vito and that goat curry, as far as those Johnny cakes were concerned.
Oh, Mommy, them cake tastes good.
Brilliant.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, great pun. Love you, boys.
Fantastic. Great recipes. Our 7 truly came alive. But we've got a decision to make. Who's cook of the day?
I think one of these here was absolutely outstanding today. I think there was a lot of good, happy, Ainsley energy in the Masterchef kitchen today. What you did there was absolutely fantastic. Well done.
There is, however, only one cook of the day. Craig.
Yes, sir.
Buddy, you deserved it. You deserved it.
You step outside.
See ya! Get in there! Get in there! Honestly, I'm blown away. I'm part of the final 6. Wow. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Right, now look, there's absolutely no need to be disappointed. Perk yourself up. We've got a fabulous challenge for you.
In this round, you are cooking to a brief. And that brief is to cook for Greg and I a pizza. We want a pizza dough, a sauce to go across that dough, and then various toppings. But we're also going to ask you to fire your own wood-fired oven and maintain the temperature so that your pizza is cooked absolutely perfectly. At the end of this, 5 of you will go through to the next round, and that does mean 1 of you will be going home. 2 hours, let's cook.
This is a fantastic challenge. A pizza is an art, and they're about to realise that it's not easy.
You know, it's going to be a fine art of getting the timing right, but I'm an artist. I mean, what else am I going to do?
3 component parts to the pizza. A dough, which is made from yeast, which needs to rise. It doesn't have enough water in it. The dough won't be elastic, it'll be tough. The sauce base of that pizza can be anything they want it to be. Some of them are doing tomato, some are doing pesto, some are just doing cheese. But whatever it is, it needs to be cooled down because you can't put a hot sauce on pizza dough. It starts to collapse and you end up with a really soggy pizza. The toppings need to be enough you get flavour, but not too much that it weighs down the dough.
They have got to cook their pizza in a proper wood-fired oven. Okay, how do we light it?
They're going to have to take wood and a match and make sure that comes together to make a great fire, and the ovens have to heat up. It's lighting.
I hate playing with fire. I'm not a fire starter. I go with the flow.
The heat has to be really high, somewhere above 400. The oven's not hot enough, the pizza won't cook all the way through.
Lovely, lovely bit of fire that.
Game face is on. Lots at stake at this round, and everyone's coming with their A game, taking no prisoners. I absolutely love pizza. Once upon a time, a young Harry Watkins, at 17 years of age, had 2 meat feast pizzas before a race. I broke a record. I ran amazingly, so whenever I can, I always have 2 pizzas before a race.
What's on your pizza?
Spicy andouille, gonna have some spicy beef, pepperoni on it, and some sweet peppers.
That is a meat fest.
It's a meat feast, basically, yeah.
And how spicy do you want it?
I want you to feel spice, because that's how I feel when I eat it. It makes me want to run faster. Yeah, it's always been a bit of a good luck meal.
I'm delighted you love pizza. Let's hope it brings you luck today, mate.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
This is going to be spicy. He's got pepperoni, a spicy sausage. He's got minced beef, which he's going to cook with some chilies in it. And he's got andouille, which is a spreadable salami from Italy, which has got lots of chili running through it as well.
My mince is done, nice and spicy, very spicy. That's what I wanted it to be.
Minced beef has got moisture in it. Mozzarella, moisture. Tomato sauce, moisture. Too much moisture on a pizza, and the dough doesn't cook all the way through.
The fact that I get to cook something I want to eat is quite exciting. I had chicken earlier, which wasn't too bad. Just obviously like the ooze. But now, this is the one.
Quando sono solo sogno all'orizzonte mancano le parole. My grandfather always say like the best way to do pizza is with your hands. So let's try. I am a big pizza fan. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a bit of pressure because pizza, Italian, you are Italian, there is an expectation, but I have never used a pizza oven before and I feel very nervous about it.
Vito, you are from the home of pizza.
I know this is the pressure, you know, because I just don't have you and John's pressure. I have my granddad's pressure, you know.
Am I right in thinking, so if you mess this up,
Exactly.
you won't be able to show your face back home on the streets of Naples?
No. He said to me literally, don't come back. You know what I mean? So if the pizza is raw or is not enough cooked or something, just stay there. My pizza is salsiccia and friarilli. So friarilli is a kind of broccoli which is from Naples, and I give a little twist. So I want to do, you know, the border, the edge with the ricotta.
This sounds fabulous, my friend. I tell you what, our expectation is high.
Thank you. No pressure.
Vito is making us a Fiorelli pizza. I think it sounds delicious. Very classic Italian. Fennel, sausage, this wonderful green vegetable with chilies running through it.
It's very tasty. I would say spicy but tasty. That's what I want. I just want to bring the fire, you know? It's like...
Vito's not making a tomato sauce. He instead is making a pizza bianco, a white pizza. Mozzarella cheese on the base, then in the crust he's going to make a filling of ricotta cheese, and the stuffed crust is the most difficult part.
The edge has to be very thin, otherwise it's going to be too much, you know, chewy.
The inspiration behind my pizza is looking at all the kind of artisan pizza houses that are going on around London at the moment, and they're really experimenting with flavours. It's definitely not an authentic Italian pizza. Believe it or not, it's a pistachio pesto pizza with gorgonzola, some conference pears and some walnuts and hot chili honey over the top.
Is this a pizza you've had before?
I've had these combinations on pizzas before, yeah. It's a bit like a cheese board on a board of a pizza. Yeah, that's... yeah, because I love cheese.
We've got pears, we've got honey. You know you're going out on a limb here, right?
It's just a risky combination, I guess, in terms of whether or not the individual likes it.
Well, that is extraordinary. Pesto with pistachio nuts, pears, cheese and honey cooked on a pizza? Let's see, this might be a dangerous combination, but I'm hoping it works.
I've tasted it, I like it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know? It's just the way that it is.
Just got to oil up my balls, and then we're good to go. I mean, I've eaten a pizza or two in my time, let's just say. So I would say, yeah, I'm a pizza connoisseur.
You have got a very eclectic group of ingredients. What are you making?
We're actually going to do a caramelized onion white sauce, making a roux, adding in the cheese, then adding the onions at the end. So I'm going for roasted fig with bacon and goat's cheese over the top. I love salt and sweet, so for me, I love it.
Never entered your brain to do something simple like a margarita, did it?
No. I don't understand the word basics. What's the point? Life is about flavour, life is about adventure. So every day you've got to try something new.
A nice thin pizza from Dominic, I hope, because there are really big flavours here.
Oh my god, it looks like my mum's knickers. It's like, it's really wrinkly. She's going to kill me for saying that.
Dom is doing a bechamel sauce from butter and flour and milk. That's quite a big risk. A white sauce is quite thick and heavy. I just hope that that doesn't make his pizza go too soggy.
Currently multitasking. I have my red onion marmalade. I've got my kindling on the fire, my pizza base reducing. Who am I? I love pizza. My kids love pizza. We have in my village an amazing pizza restaurant that has proper wood-fired pizzas. I can tell you what I like to eat, but don't know how to make them.
H, are you as excited about this as you are every other round?
Do you know what? Yeah, I am. Even though I have no idea how to use a pizza oven, but life is about challenges, right?
What's your pizza, please?
So, when Steps shot our video for One for Sorrow, it was in Italy, and I had the most amazing pizza there. And it was blue cheese and steak. So I'm doing, if you're a Steps fan, you may know this reference, a deeper shade of blue cheese and steak pizza.
What H's attempt to do could be truly delicious. Classic tomatoes base.
Oh wow, oh good.
Top of the pizza, blue cheese and steak. Steak has juice. That juice, if that runs into that pizza dough, will make the pizza really, really soggy.
It's really good. Wow.
Buy one, get one free. The pizzas here are free.
Feel like
the dough's stolen. The filling's nicked. And I'll give you one for nothing if you buy one. So that means buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free.
I'm of Turkish Cypriot descent, and recently I found out that we have an Italian bloodline in our family. So I want to try and infuse the two together. Hopefully it works and hopefully it tastes good for the judges. I'm going to do an Italian base, Italian cheeses, and then on top I'm going to do a Turkish beef topping. Smoked paprika, turmeric, chili flakes, sumac.
Sam, are you enjoying this? You look
I am. Oh, do you know what? Even though Craig got the title today earlier on today, there's so much of me going, I don't want to pass. I'm here to learn, I'm having a great time.
This sounds fantastic. Nice light tomato sauce, hopefully not too wet. And then on top of that is going to be minced beef. He's got turmeric, sumac, that lovely lemony spice from Turkey. The flavours of all those spices need to come alive. That's going to be a bold pizza. But you know what? We know Tama. He likes it big, he likes it bold. He's pulled off before. Go for it, Tama.
We are at 4:10, which means we're almost ready to cook. Ready, chef time.
You have just 30 minutes, and there's not a single pizza in the oven.
Ooh, nearly ready. Can't get too moist though, so I've got to get it on the paddle.
Oh my God. I don't know what's gone wrong with my dough.
H has turned out his dough, but he put quite a lot of oil in the bottom of his bowl. The problem is the oil has gone into the dough and made the dough fall apart. What you need to do is you need to dry that out. So put some flour on the bench, and you can save it. Soak up the oil. Keep on turning it and flour on it. More flour on it.
First dough wasn't what I intended.
Right now, H is quite upset. I hope he gets this done. He's really worried about it.
Come on.
Let's go. Good luck on that.
Come on, boy, sexy. That is a manly pizza right
Man
there,
in there.
man.
All man in there, man. It's looking full, it's looking hearty, there's a lot on there.
Wanna try it?
It's a man's pizza for sure. Well, you're ready, because then I'll get mine going.
Yes! Pizza maker!
You've got just 15 minutes, guys. Some of you got pizzas cooked, some of you don't have any pizza at all. Go. Come on.
It's looking wunderbar. We're doing good. We are doing good.
Yeah, looking good, mate. Just doing the old turny-turny. The old turny-turny, mate. My God, I can't believe I made a pizza.
Try not to burn it. Come on, please. I'm excited, but I'm scared at the same time. Come on.
Are they cooked?
Yeah.
That's looking good.
You've got just 10 minutes left. You need to get a move on.
I'm really happy. Like the dough is rising. It's going to be more of a deep pan, I think, but you know, it's still a pizza. I'm taking it. Right, We're done. Yes. Right. Okay. Happy.
H, you've got to move.
Yeah!
I love a pizza.
Hey!
You've got 60 seconds to finish off. 60 seconds, please.
That is really good. I'm done. Is that cooked though? I don't know. I got a pizza!
Right, that's it. Stop. Everybody stop. Thank you very much.
Wow! Oh my lord!
This is something else.
That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. It might open a piece shop. Who knows?
Tama, come on up.
Tama has made an Italian pizza with Turkish influence. An Italian base of mozzarella and burrata cheese and a tomato and oregano sauce, topped with a beef mince spiced with sumac, turmeric and chili, Turkish green peppers, and a honey chili oil.
My dough is perfect. It's dry, it's holding it all up. I love the sweet tomato and the sticky mozzarella. Then on the top I've got sumac and I've got minced beef. And it does taste like a mixture between the Italian and the Turkish.
I love the smokiness coming off that beef and also the sweetness of the honey. Those sweet peppers across the top are delicious. It's big, it's bold, it's gutsy, it's got good flavour to it. I think that's very, very good indeed.
Best critique was Italian and Turkish, and they both said they feel the flavours in both. So I'm really happy.
Next up is Dominic. He's made a fig, goat cheese and bacon pizza with a caramelized onion bechamel sauce and a maple syrup and chili drizzle.
I was nervous of the ingredients, but the flavours are great. Salty, smoky bacon with wine-like sweet figs, and the tangy, obvious saltiness of that goat cheese really works together. But it's the white sauce on top of quite a thick pizza dough is making the whole texture very, very thick.
The crust around the outside I like, and the flavours I think are really good. The maple syrup, there's not a huge amount on there. I'm pleased about that. The issue here is the white sauce. That's a mistake. It needs to be a lighter sauce than that. And that means in the middle, it's not quite cooked all the way through. It's a bit doughy and a bit sticky.
The white sauce was quite heavy, so it is a learn. But I'm still glad that I put all those flavours together.
Oh, fancy. Pizza dish.
A deeper shade of blue, cheese, and steak pizza.
That is fabulous.
As well as the blue cheese and sirloin steak topping, H's Pizza has a tomato and basil sauce with mozzarella and a red onion marmalade.
H, you don't give up. You add literally 30 seconds to cook the pizza. It's not quite cooked all the way through. But your flavours are great. The steak nice and rich and lovely. Your tomato sauce is ace. Slightly chunky, a little bit rustic.
Blue cheese, sticky saltiness, sweetness of the tomatoes, really sugary sweetness of those onions. I think your flavours are wonderful. We got an issue with your pizza dough.
Oh, I'm a little bit deflated by that. And I have to remember to focus on the positives. Everything was great apart from the dough.
Rashenda has made a pizza inspired by a cheese board, topped with pear, blue cheese, caramelized onion and walnut, with a pistachio pesto sauce and a honey and chili drizzle.
Rarely do you see pear on pizza. But I love these flavours. Juicy pear, really strong blue cheese, and walnuts, they have a bitterness.
I love the onions around the outside. They give you a little bit of bitterness. The honey only comes in right at the last minute with the pistachio nuts. Great. I'm really impressed with your dough. Really lovely and thin, crispy and bubbled up around the outside. Really nicely made, love the invention, and that's very, very good.
I'm quietly confident because they were very happy with the thinness of the pizza. I'm like this. Give yourself a little pat on the shoulder, mate. You know what I mean?
Harry has recreated his good luck charm meat feast pizza. It's topped with andouille, pepperoni, mozzarella, spicy beef mince and peppers, with a tomato, oregano, garlic and basil sauce.
Mate, you like it hot and spicy, don't you?
Yeah.
You've used andouille in there, peppers that are also tangy and hot. There's also pepperiness of salami. That's a proper fiery hot pizza. But we've got an issue with the dough as we get into the middle of the pizza. It's spongy and it's a little bit wet in part.
Loads of garlic. God, you love garlic. But because your tomato sauce was hot, it's gone onto the pizza, it makes it go wet.
Bit deflated. The confidence has gone down a bit. We live and learn. We live and learn. I'm processing at the moment, keeping my fingers crossed.
Last up is Vito.
Hello.
He's made a classic pizza from Naples, topped with fiorelli, an Italian green vegetable, fennel sausage, sun-dried tomato and chili, with a ricotta stuffed crust.
Great flavour of sweet sun-dried tomatoes, the salty, bouncy mozzarella. There's chilli in there as well. I like the fiorelli. It's very juicy, like a spinach. I love your flavours.
Your pizza dough is very, very good indeed. It's thin enough that it's cooked all the way through, but it's thick enough that it's holding the filling of the ricotta. That's amazing. Fennel-rich sausage in there with a little bit of chili as well, salty sun-dried tomatoes, creaminess of cheese, and the richness of that green veg. Good pizza dough.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nono.
Thank you, Nono. I am happy because my pizza was well cooked. I think and I hope that my Nono will be proud. Thank you so much. I did it.
These six are really inventive and adventurous. Some great tasting pizzas.
I absolutely loved it.
Look, pizzas get your muscles, just believe that.
I eat pizza all the time and my arms don't look like that. Get up.
Craig's gone through, he's into the next round. We've only got 5 places from this cook-off. Whose MasterChef competition is over?
Tama gave us a type of pizza fusion. Italy, of course, and Turkey. I thought that was great.
Vito's pizza dough was very, very good. Ricotta stuffed inside the crust, the flavour of fennel sausage, smoked cheese, as well as that lovely vegetable. I love his pizza.
Roshenda, she had the thinnest of pizza bases, John. It was done beautifully. And those flavours did really work. Cheese, pear, bitter walnuts. I thought it was great, actually. Right, so we've got Tama, we've got Vito, we've got Roshenda going through. Now we need to have a chat about Harry, Dominic, and H, because we had dough issues.
H's idea of pizza was really good. Steak and blue cheese, a really good tomato sauce in there as well.
I liked his pizza, but that dough wasn't right. It wasn't cooked enough. Dominic's pizza, the fig, the acidic goat's cheese, and the salty, smoky bacon really, really worked.
However, bechamel on a pizza, it was always going to make that dough collapse, and it meant the dough couldn't cook properly. Flavours were good, it was design was an issue.
Harry, I really like the spicy beef. I like the sweetness of the tomatoes. I thought the whole thing was properly peppery, chili hot.
The hot tomato sauce went onto the pizza dough, which just made it slightly soggy in the middle.
Harry, H, Dominic, one of them goes home. John, it's such a shame.
I'd be absolutely buzzing to make it to the final 6, purely because of the fact I feel like I've got so much more to give. I feel like I'm thriving. Just not right now, this second.
I don't know if I've done enough. I am feeling a little nervous, but whatever happens, I'm really chuffed with the pizza that I made today.
I really want to stay. There's so much more I want to learn. I'm not ready to go yet.
Well, what a fantastic challenge. Some great flavours, real adventure, really exciting food. Thank you very much for your hard work.
The contestant leaving us is Dominic. Dom, really sorry to see you go. You have had a fabulous competition.
This competition has totally inspired me to get more creative in the kitchen, and I think that might just leak over into my makeup. Fancy a bit of a bacon highlight? Sausage lips? Bit of egg on the eye? I mean, it's a full breakfast right there.
Congratulations, you five. You are through to the next round.
Oh, I was shaking in my boots. Gosh, that was not a nice feeling. I was very concerned.
I am over the moon to be still in the competition, but that was very, very close.
I'm happy to be here, I really am. I'm elated. I've got a Masterchef bug in a big way, and it's like you just don't want it to end.
Let me tell you, today was the most under pressure challenge so far. I'm just very, very grateful and thankful.
I want more. Who don't, mate? Come on, we've got the bug now. We want to rip the meat off the bone and, you know, you go for it right till the end.
Next time, it's the last of the semi-finals. And the 6 remaining cooks
This is stressful.
battle it out
No mistakes.
for their place in finals week.
Boom.
Mate, that is an absolute treat.
Thank you. It's been emotional.
The celebrity leaving us.
Who will go? Sneak a peek at the next F on iPlayer now, or be here tomorrow night at 9. Where dreams are made and broken, can the Brit Boys make it in Korea? The K-pop experience on iPlayer. And next here, she inspired the nation but is winning in the blood. Jessica Ennis-Hill asks, who do you think you are?